Okay, so I'm here in Whistler with the godfather of free skiing, Mike Douglas. I think it's fair to say you're the perfect person to show us around, as you've been here 20 years now, is that right?
Yeah, I moved here back in 1988,
Yep.
and it's hard to leave, man. It's a
Yeah.
good spot.
And how much has it changed since then? Like,
Oh, it's changed, up to put it into British words, it changed loads.
loads and loads.
And yeah, I mean, Whistler was kind of a sleepy little ski town, hardly discovered by the rest of the world when I moved here, and now it's like a metropolis, man.
Yeah.
Now we got a lift that's joining these two mountains, even the peak to peak. It's crazy, but it's a great place.
So this is the lift that's just behind us now. It's not open yet. It's opening in 2 days' time, is that right?
Yeah, it's opening on Friday, and it's actually setting a couple of world records, actually 3 world records. It's the longest unsupported span in the world,
Yep.
3.3 kilometers between towers. Highest lift in the world at 460 meters or something off the ground in the middle, and it's going to make the longest continuous lift system in the world.
And there's something else exciting happening, isn't there? We hear.
Well,
Rumours.
can we tell people that?
I think this will go out afterwards, so yes.
Okay. Yes, Shane McConkey and his band of flying monkeys from Red Bull are going to be jumping out of the thing on the opening morning.
So I saw on your Freeski TV that the pillow lines that you did down in the trees, whereabouts is that? Is that on this side of the hill?
Well, I can't really tell you where that is, but it's you'll find the pillow lines. You come here and look around, but
have you named them?
They have names, yes, and I will say that if you're here's a tip.
Okay. Good.
Here's a tip. When you're in the peak to peak,
yeah,
keep your eyes open, because the peak to peak will be the visual access to some of the good pillow lines.
Well, I guess it's one of those days that doesn't tend to bode too well with me. Get up and get dressed and get your shoes on. You're going down the same old road as me. Well, as me. I saw you, I saw you, I saw you. Well, I saw you.
Came to Whistler, take a year off university, because I just wanted to ski. I didn't really care about anything else, and I had no intentions of ever staying here. I just thought, I'm going to do it for a year, and I'm going to ski bum and ski every day, and who cares about anything else? I was working like 3 jobs trying to pay the rent, but I didn't care.
What sort of jobs were you working?
Let's see. I was a busboy for a while. I was a bartender. I worked in a retail store. I did a little bit of construction.
Favorite season job?
The favorite season job?
Before the instructing and all that sort of stuff, freestyle coaching and all
that. I would say best season job was probably being a waiter at Sushi Village. Because super fun place to work, and plus Sushi Village is kind of like it's almost like where the famous, like, cool people like to go eat. Not that I'm one of them or anything, but back in the day, like, I remember like Glenn Plake came in, and Scott Schmidt and Greg Stump, and like Damian Saunders when he was like the coolest snowboarder and all this stuff. Like, all these people used to come in, and you get to serve them and chat with them and stuff, and that was kind of cool.
Probably got a good lunch as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so talk to us about when you were doing the freestyle coaching, like back in the 90s. Is that when, because is it true that you invented like the D-spin and the Misty? Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, it's always tough to say who invented stuff, because you never really know, but yeah, I'd never seen anyone else do that stuff when we did it. And yeah, I was coaching here, and just skiing tons still, even though I was coaching. Like all the days off, I'd be out hitting the snowboard park at the time, and then and just skiing the powder and having a good time. And then I met JF Cousson, JP Auclair, Vincent Dorian, and we all started kind of pushing each other, I guess. And next thing you know, we were everywhere we'd go, people would be freaking out, going, "Whoa, check out these skiers!" And
that was all happening here.
That pretty much all got started here, and then we had an idea for this twin tip ski thing,
the 1080.
And the 1080 is what came out of it. And
so what's the background to that? Like how did you, like, where did you see it? Was it from snowboarding or?
Well, I mean, the trick stuff, I would say we definitely borrowed heavily from snowboarding. Like we saw what snowboarders were doing. We're like, hey man, we want to do that kind of stuff too. And but sort of as like as it evolved and we realized, you know, we can go backwards and hit jumps too. Like there's no reason why we can't. So then we were like, well, we need a twin tip, and it'd be nice to have something a little bit shorter, a little bit wider. You know, the kind of ski we need didn't really exist at that time. And so we put some designs together and shipped them off to all the ski companies, and Solomon
so
said,
were you
cool.
with Solomon then? Or
No, actually, I got my start with Solomon at that point. And yeah, and it's been a great ride. I'm
now,
still with him.
What's the latest things that you're developing with Solomon?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Some secrets, but anything.
But there's some new. We've got a cool new ski coming out, made out of a new fiber. I'll say that that people aren't really making skis out of yet. So that's going to be kind of cool. Look for that to be released to the media in January.
Okay,
cool. And yeah, just keep your eyes on Solomon. We're doing some good stuff.
We're going to go skiing today, and we're also going to do the heli drop tomorrow. So what sort of spots are we going to look to head to? Are you just going to...
Well, it's a little bit, it's kind of early season conditions, we'll say here at Whistler. So we're just going to do some cruising. We're going to look around, check out some scenery. We're not a lot of pow today, but we're going to get in the heli tomorrow.
Okay.
And we'll take care of all that powder fix.